Hey, what is going on, everybody? Michael here for Tactica Imperialis, doing part 5 of the Necron Codex Analysis today, looking at the fast attack section. There are 4 fast attack units, I think. Hang on, I've not gone far enough here. Okay, there are 4, yeah, I was right. They are the Canoptek Wraiths, Canoptek Scarabs, Tomb Blades, and the Necron Destroyer / Heavy Destroyer. The Canoptek Wraith, this is the most common unit outside the troop section in the Necron army. They are weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, hang on, strength 6, which is really good, toughness 4, 2 wounds, initiative 2, 3 attack, legit 10, and a 3+ armor save. They have the phase shifter, which means they have a 3+ invulnerable save, because they can phase out of reality, as is their background. They are fearless. They have rending, that's what phase attacks means, and wraith flight means they gnaw terrain. They are also jump infantry, so very mobile, get Hammer of Wrath and reroll charges. And you can take up to 6 in a squad. And they have a few options. Particle Caster is the pistol I mentioned yesterday with the Triarch Praetorians. Strength 6 AP 5 pistol. Whip Coils reduce the initiative of a single enemy model in base contact to initiative 1, which is great because you're on the initiative 2 and you can get your key attacks in. And the Trans-Dimensional Beamer. This is 12-inch range, strength X, single shot, and what it does is the model who is hit by it must take a strength test or be removed as a casualty, full stop. It's that simple, really, and it's not that good, but it's okay. It's a bit gimmicky, a bit like the Tesseract Labyrinth from the HQ video. Commonly, Wraiths are run with Destroyer Lords, so as to get preferred enemy. However, as you may have seen, they do not have reanimation protocols. It's not there. So they can't get back up, and res orbs will not work on them. If you're going to upgrade Wraiths, Whip Coils are the best because they can help cover if you have some trouble killing things or are being killed before you can attack. The next thing is the Canoptek Scarab. This is a swarm unit. So weapon skill, ballistic skill 2, strength, toughness 3, 3 wounds, initiative 2, 4 attacks, 5+ saves, legit 10. Fearless, swarms, which means they get the stealth rule but are more vulnerable to blasts and flamer templates. And Entropic Strike, which makes them great at killing vehicles. This is what they are used for. 4 attacks a base, going to kill some vehicles hopefully. You get 3 minimum, they are beasts so can move around pretty quickly. And you can take up to 10. They are only 15 points a base. So if you spam them out 150 points, yes, you're probably wasting them, but they will eat anything up to a Land Raider, including a Land Raider, which is 14 all round, and they're all quite hard to kill. However, you do have a lot of anti-tank in your Gorse unit, so they're not the best, perhaps, for this job. The Tomb Blades are jet bike units. Very similar stat line to the Necron Warrior, actually identical to the Necron Warrior, just with +1 toughness for being a jet bike. 20 points each. Have a twin link Tesla carbine, which is strength 5 AP nothing, single shot, 24-inch range Tesla. Reanimation protocols. You may take 5 in a squad, so 100 points. You may choose to swap for twin link Gorse blasters. Again, this is the debate you have with Necron Immortals about Tesla or Gorse. Particle beamers. These are more powerful. They are, let's see, here we go. Hang on, I've lost focus on the camera. Do apologise. 6.5 small blast, so better than the pistol version, but not as powerful as the shredder that you found on the Triarch Stalker. And that's 10 points. You may also upgrade them to have various things. Nebuloscopes, I believe, are +1 BS. Shadow Looms are stealth, and Shield Veins is a +1 armor save. Take as many of these as you wish, but bear in mind they get very expensive, particularly if you run Shadow Looms and or Shield Veins, because they can double in price very quickly. The Necron Destroyer is one of the older units, and it's been kept on. Same stat line as the no, nothing like a Destroyer Lord, my bad. Similar to an Immortal, but with +1 toughness. Gorse Cannon, which is 2 shots, strength 5 AP 3, so a great Space Marine or equivalent killer. Preferred enemy everything, which is great for rerolling to hit and to wound on 1s. RP, minimum size 1, 40 points, may include up to 5 in a squad, so 1 to 5 man squads. You may upgrade up to 3 for heavy destroyers, swapping the 5.3 Gorse Cannon for the heavy Gorse Cannon, which is more like a las cannon, so 9.2 single shot. Whichever you choose to run is up to you. I don't really mind. which one I run. It depends on what else I'm running and what I know I'm going to face. I know I'm facing tanks, I might bring a heavy one out. To be honest, that's all there is in the fast attack section. I can talk tactics for a little bit, actually. Commonly, in most competitive lists, Canoptek Wraiths turn up every time, led by Destroyer Lords, and they wreak havoc. Usually in maximum size squads of 6, and they are quite killy, and hard to put down with 2 wounds, a 3+ save, and a 3-up invulnerable. They're only toughness 4 though, so bear that in mind. The Canoptek Scarabs, again, well, not again, but they're used on vehicle killing duty and nothing else. They'll die very easily, so they're a good way of bogging things down, drawing fire, maybe even killing a vehicle, but don't go too mad because they can get expensive. Tomb Blades, you don't see these. I like these things, but never ran them. Gorse or Tesla, it's up to you really. Depends on, again, what else you're using. Particle Beamer is, again, it's an infantry killer, but it's not Twin Link, so it's not as reliable. I'll probably run Nebula Scopes if I'm running the Particle Beamer for the BS boost. Shadow Loons for stealth, not that good. Shield Veins, if you've got the points, why not? It's quite powerful. The Destroyers, you don't see them a lot, but when you do, they don't do that much. Although, good Marine killers, good tank killers with the heavy Gorse, and the preferred enemy might just help with getting key shots to hit. Same idea. You can put Destroyer Lords in with them, but it doesn't really work because Destroyer Lords are totally melee orientated and Destroyers are completely shooting orientated. So you can, but it's a bit of a waste for one of them, even perhaps with a Tachyon Arrow. That's all there is in the fast attack, really. I've done the other sections. My next video will obviously look at the heavy support, the Doomsday Arc, the Annihilation Barge, the Monolith, the Doom Scythe, and the Canoptek Spider, also known to veteran players as the Tomb Spider. Actually, I'm going to change topic. I'm going to go off tack a little bit because there's something I want to discuss or talk about with you guys. You may remember a couple of weeks ago, just give me a second, I did a video on the new White Dwarf, this thing. At that time, I said I would be buying White Dwarf semi-regularly, taking a look at the new releases and everything else that came with it. Problem is, my local newsagent no longer stocks it. Not even local supermarkets and magazine stand stocks it. So unfortunately, I don't have access to this. So for the time being, at least, until I can get a regular supply, I'm afraid I can't do any White Dwarf videos, guys. I'm very sorry about that. If I could, I would, because apparently there's some new stuff come out for 40k. Imperial Knights, who are very similar to the Wraith Knight and the Riptide, like baby titans almost. So I was really looking forward to analysing them and showing them to you guys, but such is life and such is luck. What's coming up? Hopefully, don't hold me to this, I'll have another battle report soon. Or start one, hopefully between Necrons and either Guard or Chaos, depending on who's around and who's got what. Showcase, I may do that soon if I can with one of my friend's armies, be it my friend's Chaos army, Necron army. I would do my friend's Marine army, but as you saw in the battle report, he has not a lot of models. That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like or leave any comments. Do enjoy hearing from you guys, and the feedback is always welcome. I'll get back to you with the heavy support section soon, and the next part of the battle report, if I haven't already, ASAP. Thank you for watching again. My name is Michael, and I'll see you around.